Hey guys, basically for today's video we're going to be sharing with you 5 tips on how to run a successful e-commerce business. So first tip that I have for you is knowing the big why. Why do you want to get started on your e-commerce business? Some people started because they want the luxury of time. Some people got started because they want to have the luxury of money. And some people got started because their friend told them it's like the next in thing that where the money lies. Well, different people have got different reason as to why they want to get started with an online e-commerce business. So what is your reason? You need to be very clear of your reason, because if you know your reason very clearly, when there's obstacles, when the going gets tough, you will actually know how to stay focused and also how to overcome all these obstacles rather than quitting and giving up. So tip number 1 is making sure that you know your big why. Okay, so why do you want to get started? That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is have dry runs. Okay, what do I mean by having dry runs? Before you start getting like 1,000 or few hundreds quantity of the stocks that you think, or the item that you think will sell well, have dry runs first. Example, what kind of dry runs do I do is I'll post up dummy ads. Dummy ads, like for example, I post up adverts of the item on Carousell. Okay, I want to get the response of people that is texting me back. So let's say if I posted an item A, for example. If item A I posted for a day and there is no response, so what are the chances that this item will sell? Highly unlikely, right? Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. If you have posted a dummy ads on this item, item B for example, and you have gotten like within 2 hours, you have gotten like 4 or 5 inquiries on how these people can actually purchase the item from you. So this item is highly likely gonna sell well on online, be it Carousell, be it Shopee, Qoo10, Lazada, wherever that you're trying to sell your item on. Usually on my perspective, I'll usually post up dummy ads on Carousell, because I think it's very effective for people to communicate directly with you. Okay, so tips number 3 is source cheap. A lot of people keep asking, hey Esther, where do you find cheap item, or how can you get the supplier to give you at a very cheap rate? So these are 2 of the channels that I enjoy shopping on for my items. First of all, definitely is Taobao. Okay, however, the downside about Taobao is that you need to learn how to read Chinese. Alternatively, you can actually shop for items on Easy Buy or Shopee. I think Shopee actually have a lot of China seller that sell you item at a very low cost. Okay, so Taobao as well as Shopee are 2 good channels that I actually enjoy shopping and sourcing my item from. Okay, so source cheap will also mean that you'll be getting lots of profit, apart from as compared to the rest who actually do not get a very low cost. Okay, so tip number 4 is be different. So what do I mean by be different is you need to be different in terms of let me give you an example. If you're selling the same item as ABCD, so what makes people want to buy from you? Take for example, I want to buy a clay mask, and the price between A, B, C, D, E is the same. So what makes you different from the rest? is your adverts more interesting? Apart from the advert, is your promotion better? Is your price point better than the rest? I think a very helpful point that I always like to use is I like to ensure that my ad is the best as compared to the rest of my competitor. So I'll make sure that my ads stand out with things like 1-year warranty, things like it's 100% authentic, if not money back return, or it gives people the confidence to want to shop with you. So be different from your competitor. It is very important. I cannot emphasize how important this is, because to be honest, as consumer, a lot of us actually search for items online. Like for example, if I'm gonna be buying a TV box, I'll compare A, B, C, D, E. So what makes you as a seller different from the rest? Are you giving me more freebie? Or is your TV box more superior than the rest? Or is your price point so cheap that I couldn't resist? So what exactly are you different from the rest of your competitor? So you have to always constantly know what your competitor is actually giving to the customers in order to stay in the league. Okay, so let's move on to the last tip, which is tip number 5. Okay, tip number 5 is be committed to your goals. Because to be really honest with you, running an online business is not easy. There's no bosses or managers that's gonna be telling you, hey, this month we are looking at X amount of sales, or this week we are looking at crossing X number of customers, or a face-to-face pitch, or whichever. There's no one constantly reminding you about your goals. So be committed to your own goals. So actually, what are some of the things that I like to do to be committed to my own goals is I write it down on a paper what exactly I want to achieve for this week, as well as I've got goals that I want to achieve for this quarter, as well as like for example, how many sales revenue I'm looking at for my business this month. So be committed to your goals. You have to do whatever it takes to hit your goals. You can't be giving a $200 effort if you want to be making $1,000. That's not gonna work. We all know that. So the last and powerful tip that I have for you is really gotta be committed to your own goals. Because if you're not committed to your own goals, who's gonna be committed to you? That's all for today. That's the 5 tips that I have for you, and hopefully if you guys have any comments or any tips that you feel that is good in terms of running your own business, feel free to leave it in the comment down below, and also not forgetting to like and subscribe our channels. Thank you so much guys for spending the time to listen to this video. I hope it helps your business. Okay, so that's all guys. Thank you. I hope you enjoy yourself. Bye bye.